Hey everyone, it's Jenny here from She Lifestyle. Okay, so today's pick a card reading is going to be all about what good news can you expect. Okay, so the thing with this is that this good news could be coming in possibly in the next couple of weeks to the next couple of months. Okay, so don't get despondent if you don't start seeing it within the next couple of days. Okay, it just means that, again, with everything else that I tell you, is that manifestation comes in when spirit says that you are ready. So again, get excited about this good news that's coming. Okay, it's time for us to all experience something good in our lives, and that's what we're going to do. I'll speak to you soon. Right, welcome to your piles. This is going to be pile number 1, which has got the seashell pendant, whatever you want to call it. Pile number 2 is going to be the 4-leaf clover. And pile number 3 is going to be the purse or handbag pile. So pause the video if need be. Think about your piles. Remember, there's the timestamps you can go and have a look at, and all areas that you can sit and think, meditate on, or whatever it is, for you to decide which pile is the right pile for you and which is going to give you the best answers that you are needing right now. Remember, this is all about what good news is coming your way. So maybe you need to ground yourself, ask spirit, meditate on it, and just say, Spirit, which one of these is going to give me the good news that I'm actually wanting to hear about? Okay. I've only chosen two cards, so I'll be shuffling in each pile for you to actually see each one as well. Okay. Anyway, over to you. You choose, and I'll see you at your pile. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1, which is the little seashell. Okay, so maybe your good news is news. Maybe you're waiting on news on something, and this is just a sign to say it's on its way. Okay, I've only just chosen 2 cards, which I'll use to clarify. But the first card out we've got here is truth and integrity. So again, with the seashell, I see that, we normally use those kind of seashells in order to listen in, to hear noise. So you could be finding out something that's going to, bring to light a certain something that you're looking for, something where maybe perhaps there wasn't a lot of truth or a lot of integrity in a situation, that might now come to light. Okay, so that could be that there. Okay, we've also got the card here, warrior woman. Okay, so it says here, have you answered your deepest calling? Okay, so it's time for truth and integrity. Okay, and the good news is perhaps something to do with your deepest calling. Okay, so let's get to tarot cards and get some cards and see. Can I please have some cards? And please tell me where pile number 1. What good news is coming in for pile number 1? Okay. Empress. A Hierophant. Okay, so it's funny how we have got, and this doesn't matter if you're male or female, but having the Empress as well as the warrior woman, perhaps it's either the fact that you might get some truth about a certain female in your life, or you may get some truth when it's got to regards to something that's perhaps, because we've got the Hierophant and the Empress. So something that's perhaps quite traditional. Maybe you've been waiting for something quite traditional, or you will find out some kind of truth about perhaps maybe something that's spiritual, or you'll get some spiritual truth or some spiritual answers. Perhaps it's been something that's, got to do with integrity, because, the Hierophant is that of either the Pope or, he's a very strong spiritual person. And so this is someone who it has got a lot of integrity about them. So you may be getting some kind of news about something to do with something that's traditional, that this could be anything about marriage, or it's how, traditional relationship, something that's got a lot of commitment, because the Hierophant's also that of structure and forms and things like that. So you may be getting some kind of truth when it comes to perhaps maybe you are in a high committed relationship and you're going to get some truth and clarity as to what that relationship is. With the Empress, it could be this is birthing a new idea. This is the card of the Empress is quite abundant, okay? This is the time of harvest, this is her harvesting, the time of harvesting of her wheat. So you may be getting some news when it comes to perhaps a leadership, maybe a traditional leadership role that you've been looking for, getting some kind of news as a new beginning that you may be starting. With the words warrior woman, have you answered your deepest calling? And it doesn't matter if you're male or female. The Empress card is that of embodying quite a good leadership role, but that one that's more nurturing. Okay, so it's got more of a feminine energy to it. And even if you're a man, it could be calling you to be more truthful about your feminine side, feminine side being that of creativity, that of your feelings. Again, it's still very abundant. It's still very much abundant card. And maybe you will get some truth as to what you've been called to do. Maybe you'll get some truth as to your calling in life, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have got a soulmate card here. So, truth about a soulmate, possible. You may be rebirthing a new situation, and if you're a man, maybe you have this Empress. You'll meet your Empress, and that person's your soulmate, and you'll finally understand the truth and integrity as to what's going on in your life. Okay, there is the deception card here, and I know this is the good news, but so how I see it, this is the deception. It is also the card of someone trying to sneak off a little bit. What it could be is that you could be, because they've kind of left something behind, okay, and they're kind of looking back. There could be perhaps a situation in your life where you feel like you've had to carry. I'm just trying to think of different ways of putting this, okay? So it's not the card of literally someone getting away with something. You may get some truth on that though, saying that, sorry, Spirit has just reminded me that you may be getting some truth on someone who is trying to get away with murder, or trying to get away with, not literally murder obviously, but they were trying to sneak away, or they were trying to get away with something in your life, and now this truth is going to come forward. So I'm going to put this here because I seem to feel like that's really there. You're going to get some real truth as to what this person's up to, or the real truth of this. Again, it could be a committed relationship you are in, and you're now going to find out whether this person really is quite the integrity of this person, or you may get some truth about the situation. Okay, this could be again, you may get some spiritual truth in the fact that you feel like you've been lied to because you believed one thing your whole entire life, and that's not really how it's going to go. Okay, on this side here, so it's almost like you've got two sets of good news coming in. Okay, so this may not seem like good news when you get it, but at least you're getting the truth. So maybe you've been quite stressed, or you've been suspecting that someone was trying to get away with something, and this is someone who maybe perhaps you thought had a lot of integrity, and I know this may not be good news, but wouldn't you rather have the truth? Wouldn't you rather know that the people you're dealing with aren't exactly the people that you thought that they were? Okay. Again, it could be the fact that maybe perhaps your whole entire life you had one belief system, and you're about to get some truth on that, and feel like maybe perhaps people have spent their whole life trying to get away with lying to you about something. So yes, it may not seem like good news, but it is ultimately in the end, because again, wouldn't you rather have the ugly truth than live the miserable lie, as they say? But also, it's going to bring you a lot more balance. It's going to bring you a lot more of a loving situation. So perhaps maybe something in your life has been out of balance. For some of you, again, we've got a leadership role. There was a twin flame situation. So if you're a female, then you may be meeting a King of Cups coming in. So this is a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. For others, maybe you are the King of Cups and you're about to meet your Empress. So maybe perhaps you will find some truth on a previous committed relationship, and you'll start to realize that these people were trying to get away with lying or trying to get away with the bare minimum. This is really, the card is not always a huge deception, like someone cheating or lying, or someone's just trying to get away with the bare minimum. Like they kept you going for a while, or they kept you in a relationship by giving you the little bit, as little as possible. They took most of their love or their affection with them, so they kind of left you with groveling over like perhaps too small bits of the relationship, and they try to keep you going by giving you as little as possible. And you're finally going to wake up to this truth and go, you know what, this person doesn't have the integrity that they kept on. It could have just been little, breadcrumbing, as they say. So someone's been breadcrumbing you, and they've been bullshitting you and lying to you and telling you that, you believed and I love you and I'll never ever leave you, or that when they felt like you were trying to move on, they quickly brought you back. So this could be anything really and truly, but it's about, perhaps, as I said, the truth on the swords, because the swords is also that of truth. Whatever it is, whether it's a religious thing, whether it's a boss, a spiritual leader, a spiritual belief, a committed relationship, whatever it may be, I think you're going to get truth on this. Someone breadcrumbing or someone trying to get away with murder, it's going to come forward. Okay. And then also it's going to make you see your path better. It's going to open up your path better. You're going to see your abundance. You're going to see your new beginning opening up. You're going to see if it's a relationship, you're going to see that who your real soulmate is and who it isn't. So those are the things that you need to have a look at. Okay, so let me get what else is my pile number one. What are the good news? Can you please have what proper good news? Oh gosh, okay, that's too many. I'll have a look at them, we'll see. Yeah, it's too many. It's just, okay, maybe I'll just, sorry, I'm going to have to shuffle behind and put the card there. Just give me, what good news will my pile number ones expect coming to them pretty soon? Okay. Intuition. So I think again, you things may have been perhaps a bit of a mystery for you, and now maybe things are not coming to light. The moon has, again, it talks about things that are hidden. Things have been a bit of a mystery, and maybe you're having to use your intuition to actually figure this out. Okay, so I'm going to get a love oracle for some of you as well. Oh gosh. Apologies, let me try this again. Okay, can I please have what good news is coming from our pile number ones? What good news is coming from our pile number ones? Okay. Okay, someone from your past is returning to your life. Okay, so for some of you, there's a reconciliation. Maybe again, for some of you, you may have broken up with someone, or someone tried to sneak away, and maybe they're coming back for some of you. So take whatever resonates there. Okay, but there is some truth here, and you need to use your intuition on this one. Okay, make sure you know who's on your side and who's not on your side, who your soulmate is and who isn't your soulmate. And this doesn't matter whether it's a love relationship or not. This could just mean, who's on your side in your life, who's actually being honest with you. And it's time for you to use your intuition here, because reconciliation, even if you completely in a loving relationship and no need for anyone else to come back, it just could mean that someone's returning, someone who is returning, and you're going to get some truth on the situation. Maybe it was a bit of a mystery and you didn't understand what had happened or how it all happened. Either which way, someone is returning. Let's get one more. I'll get one more. Why not? Let's just get one more card. What good news can my pile number ones expect to happen soon? What good news can my pile number ones expect to happen? What good news can my pile number ones expect to happen? What good news can my pile number ones expect to happen? Okay, so it just says here, focus upon your strengths. So I think you really need to use your intuition here. You really need to use your inner strength to help you, especially when perhaps maybe something does come to light. And I know this is meant to be a good news pile, but in the long run, wouldn't you rather know the truth? I mean, it's going to bring about something much better. It's going to bring about something that's a new beginning for you. It's going to bring about something that's a lot more balanced. So if it's a love situation, it's going to bring about a person who's a lot more emotionally balanced, someone who's not going to give you the breadcrumbing, someone who's not going to give you kind of, well, I'll give, every one of these swords gives the love, and this is to these people, and this is to those people, and this love's to those people. Oh, and you know what? I'll give you kind of what's left. Whatever your situation has been, the truth is going to be revealed, and it's going to bring up something that's more abundant. So whether it's love or money or job wise, but it's more abundant, it's a new beginning, and it's one that's perhaps going to be your deepest calling, something that you don't actually realize that you wanted until this truth comes out, and it's going to be a lot more balanced. Okay, pile number one. If this makes any sense or whatever, please give me a comment down below. Like it if you please like the reading. It really helps my channel for the people who can give me likes. Share if you could, to share to others or anyone that you may feel is in need of the guidance of this reading. And if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. And for the rest of you, I will chat to you soon. And welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 2, which was the 4-leaf clover. This is going to be your reading. Okay, so the first card out is the good news coming to you is you are going to get a sign. So maybe there is something you're needing a sign from, and this is the angels telling you that you are going to get a sign, okay? Or look out for a sign as to what the good news is, okay? So we'll see what else we seem to get, but you also got the card here, awakening. It says energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, so you could be definitely having a spiritual awakening. You could be waking up to signs that are around you. You may be starting to read signs and stuff around you, but definitely you have an energetic upgrade and a new way of being. Okay, so a lot more integration. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle tarot cards and see what comes up. Okay, so my pile number 2s, what good news is coming this way for the pile number 2s? My pile, oh gosh, okay, so that was pretty quick. Okay, so you have got here, you maybe have signs or waking up to the fact that there's something you need to leave behind. Okay, so this could be relationships, it could be jobs, and it's time for you to manifest something new. You may also have signs that your manifestations are starting to come in, okay? So look out for the signs. Normally it's, you might find pennies or coins around you, which is just signs from the angels. You may start seeing lucky signs, like maybe horseshoes, or I'm just trying to think. I mean, you did have the 4-leaf clover. So 4-leaf clover is normally quite a lucky sign as well. You might find coins, picking up coins, finding money, which is all really good signs. The fact that your manifestations are starting to come true and it's starting to work. What good news in my pile 2 can expect? Again, guys, we don't know how long it's going to take. This is also when you rely with these. So this is saying this is in your energy. You just have to be patient and be aligned. Right, so it could be some kind of attachment that you need to be aware of. So you got a sign. Okay, so I'm going to put these here. You're going to get a sign. You're going to be awakened to some kind of toxicity in your life that you need to get rid of, and you're going to be awakened to it. Then once you have figured out what is this toxic, so this is you being bound and chained to something that you overdoing or obsessing over. This could be people that are toxic. It could be work environments, it could be friends, it can be family that are toxic. And this is you walking away from this toxicity. Okay, you're getting a sign, or this is a sign that it's time for you to walk away. Okay, the good news is that you're awakening to the fact that your manifestations are coming true and you're about to become victorious. Okay, this is you winning in the crowd. This can also be, this toxic person could be someone who's a little bit pompous, because, you know, the victory card is good and it's great, but you know, you might be someone who's a little bit too full of themselves, or a little bit very boastful. So just, you know, have that at the back of your mind. Okay, so let's see what good news is coming from our pile number twos. What good news is coming in from our pile number twos? What good news is coming in from our pile number twos? Pile number twos, what good news can pile number two expect, please, Spirit? Dragon. Okay, transformation, magic. Okay, so the illusion, this could be the illusion, or this situation was an illusion, and you're now waking up and walking away from it, and you're going through a massive amount of transformation. And I think this is where you're starting to waken up, transform, and allowed to have basically your abilities are going to come through. You know, you'll be able to see your abilities in life. You'll be able to see what kind of, you know, manifestations are coming in, and you're walking away from, again, toxicity. You know, there can be obsessions, it can be addictions, it can be people, and it just can be people, money, jobs, whatever, love situations. Okay, so maybe the good news is that you're going to be able to have a retreat. Maybe go away on holiday, retreat into nature, perhaps. Maybe you've been dying to go away somewhere and have a bit of a retreat from this toxic situation. And this is just saying, you know, the green man is here to say, don't worry. It's also trying to tell you, the green man's also trying to tell you that he is making or helping you with your manifestation, but understand that, you know, it takes time. You know, you might just be a seedling. You know, the same with nature. When you know, grow a seed, you know, it could take a couple of weeks to a couple of months, even a couple of years. Okay, so remain on your path, walk away from the toxic energies, stay away from toxic energies, whether it's, like I say, it just could even be negative thoughts. You know, it doesn't have to actually be people. It could be you walking away from toxic energies or toxic thoughts, that maybe you're constantly thinking negative stuff, and that manifestation saying, we're waiting for you to be victorious and to celebrate life and everything you have, and to thank God every single time. Every time you see something bad in your life, change it to, I'm thankful that I have money, or I'm thankful that I have a roof over my head, or I'm thankful that I have you know, whatever it is. You know, just be thankful that you have food in your stomach, or whatever it is, that you're alive. Okay, every time you see everything that's bad, and that's the toxic energies, the minute you walk away from that, you can. Some of you, you're going to get a sign that the time has come to clear your energies of your ex. Okay, so for some of you, it may be an ex that's possibly getting in the way. They could be creating this toxic energies for you. And the sign is, or the time has come to release them. Okay, your ex could be this toxic person in your life, and you're walking away from that. Okay, whatever it is, it's time for you to retreat. Okay, so take the words retreat, release. Even if there's no ex in your life, it's time for you to retreat from these people. It's time for you to release these people. Okay, so take it in that sense. If you've got no exes around, then take it as the whatever the situation, and you will know, you know, these are bound and chained to things that just don't serve you. Okay, and it can be anything, really and truly. It can be obsessing over maybe your manifestations. It can be obsessing over certain topics or certain things. It can be negative thoughts, maybe negative actions or negative thoughts, or every time you find yourself getting aggravated by people, or getting pushed, or the buttons, think to yourself, this is the toxic energies. And the quicker you walk away from that, release and retreat, the quicker you'll be able to transform, and you're going to be able to manifest and have a victory in whatever it is that you're looking to bring in. The manifestation's with you. Okay, you are magical. You are able to manifest anything, not necessarily anyone, but definitely anything. You don't want to manifest someone who doesn't want you anyway, because it's never going to work out. It might work out for a couple of months, a couple of years, and eventually it will, you know, it will come back to bite you. So rather manifest something better. Release your ex, let them go. You know what, you can always find someone new, and this is about manifesting someone better into your life. Okay, releasing whatever this is. It's toxic, it's not worth your energy. this is worth your energy, something that's going to come in, and you're going to awaken to that. Okay, so pile number 2, your good news is the fact that you are releasing a part of your life that is no longer serving you, and you are bringing in victory, you are bringing in manifestation of something that's worth celebrating, something that you are going to feel a lot more pompous about and a lot more proud of, okay, whether it's people, whether it's places, whatever it may be. Okay, so that is the good news we have for you. Please comment, like, share. If you feel like someone else needs the message, please share this as many times as possible on your social medias, or share to WhatsApp or any other groups to help people. Again, these readings are, you know, for free, and really and truly it helps to get the messages out there. Okay, someone out there really needs these messages. Thank you so much, and please subscribe if you enjoyed my reading, and give it a thumbs up. Thank you very much, pile number 2s, and I'll chat to you soon. Goodbye. Hello, and welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 3, and that's the one with the handbag or the purse. Okay, let's see what good news is coming in for you. Right, so pile number 3, your good news is you are manifesting, or what's coming in for you is a total new beginning. Okay, so this could be a new life, this could be a new move, this could be a new job, a new person in your life, love life. It's just the angels saying that they've heard your call, and you may have gone through a lot of tough times lately, and you may have gone through perhaps a lot of endings. It could be endings of jobs, relationships, or maybe perhaps you may have lost friends and a whole lot of people, and you're not really too sure what or why. And the angels are saying, because we've got something better, and this new beginning is what you deserve. And look here, you've also got the initiation, rite of passage. Okay, crossing the threshold. So it's actually quite exciting, pile number 3. You've got some really good. And look at that. You're coming out of the darkness into the light, and it's time for you to celebrate this rite of passage. You know, it's time for you to celebrate this crossing over the threshold. Celebrate your new light. And look at this. This is dark. It's dreary. It's scary, I suppose. I mean, I love thunderstorms, but some people hate it, so it can be quite scary. And you know, especially if it's dark. Imagine being in this dark cave and you can't see anything, and then you've got this scary lightning. So maybe you've gone through a lot of fear and a lot of scary stuff, but look at the beautiful stuff that's waiting for you on the other side. It really is beautiful, and the angels are saying, don't fear. You know, we here. It's time for you to celebrate and cross over the threshold into this stunning, beautiful new beginning. Wow, so I don't think that's bad at all. Pile number 3, that's awesome. Let's get into what is my pile. What good news does my, okay, too many cards. Okay, what does my pile number 3s? What new beginnings, what good news is coming in from our pile number 3s? Okay, what my pile number 3s can expect to have good news. What good news can come in for them? What good news can come in from our pile number 3s? Okay, so same as pile number 1, the Hierophant. Okay, so your new beginning is something that's a lot more spiritual. It's something that's a lot more traditional. Okay, so it may be a new, maybe you celebrating your rite of passage into a new spiritual beginning. Maybe it's a new religion that you're opening your eyes to. Maybe perhaps it's something that's got more of a commitment to it. So maybe you've been wanting a commitment. This woman is getting married, so you may be actually starting a new beginning with someone that you're going to get married, and this is something completely new. So if you're starting any new relationships, this could be the one, and this could be the person that you actually end up marrying. For others, this new beginning is just a rite of passage, and like I say, you may be having a spiritual awakening and you're starting a new spiritual path. For others, it could be anything as to teachers or lawyers or anything that's follows the traditions, or traditions of certain things, something with lots of knowledge, a lot of learning as well. Okay, what else can my pile number 3s expect? What good news can my pile number 3s expect? What good news can my pile number 3s expect? Okay, so I think this is I'd actually like to swap these over, sorry. I think this here, and I'm going to get clarity on that because I don't think that's good news, but what I'm saying is, I think the angels are saying that this is now over. I think they're trying to tell you that you've gone through all these swords, and this is the nightmare. So think of each one of these as the knife that's gone through your head as to the amount of times and the amount of stuff that you've gone through. This is why it's so dark. You're stressed, you're waking up in the middle of the night, you don't know what to do, and you're crossing the threshold. Can I please get a clarity on this Nine of Swords, as in, the good news from that? What good news can come from this? So I really believe that that's what the angels are telling you, because this is good news, not bad, okay? What, give me some clarity as to what good news is coming from this. Okay, I think that actually wanted to come out. Okay, so a tower moment. So this is coming to an end. So what they're trying to say to you is that this nightmare, this darkness, this sadness, this anxiety, this stress that you've gone through, it's about to come crashing down, okay? The angels are finally removing that, and they're bringing out this Hierophant, which is more of a positive, uplifting new beginning, okay? Something that's more traditional, something that's more solid. I take it as well, because the foundation of whatever it was, whether it was relationships, whether it was jobs, whether it's a career, money, friends, maybe perhaps you moving a whole different place, a new country, the country, the place, the friends, the whatever it wasn't built on very good foundation. Think of a house that, the foundation is uneven. It's going to fall down, okay? And so the angel says, let whatever needs to fall, let it fall, okay? This tower moment is going to bring about something so much better for you, okay? So what good news? Sorry, I mean, again, I know the sounds probably doesn't sound so great, but I'm telling you it's better. So can you please give my pile number 3s? Okay, so very fast. Things are going to start moving very quickly in your life. Any delays, leaving situations, the fighting, okay? Leaving the poverty mindset. Things are going to start looking. You're going to find a lot more curiosity. Happiness is coming, a lot more balance in your financial situation. You may be leaving heartache or heartbreak and getting the justice you deserve, okay? There's going to be something potential and something more positive that's coming in, and it's coming in very, very quickly, okay? So please don't fret. Pile number 3s, please tell me good news. What good news is pile number 3s can expect? What good news? Because right now it's probably not sounding so good, but it really is. I'm telling you, it's the end of your bad troubles. It's the end of your anxiety. It's the end of your worry, okay? There's a few here, but we'll take it. Okay, so there we go. Don't keep the vitality, keep the perseverance, because you're about to become empowered, okay? This situation that fell down has made you more empowered, okay? There's going to be more vitality. Yes, it was lessons. You had to learn a lesson, unfortunately. It's a lesson learned. Take it as a lesson learned. Say thank you, angels, for the lesson. And allow your mind to wander. Use some quiet time in the imagination, and I'm sure it will help you through this, through these struggles. Can you give me a card for pile number 3 when it comes to what new beginnings? What is this new beginning? What is this good news that's coming in from our pile number 3s? What good news? What's the new beginning? Please help me with the new beginning for pile number 3s. What is this new beginning for? The other person's point of view. Okay, can you just give me... They don't really want to tell me. It's almost maybe because you've all got so many different new beginnings. I don't know, but okay. Can we have some good news here, please, for pile number 3? Something that's good and positive, or understanding. What good news is coming in for pile number 3? Oh wow. Okay, so they really wanted me to go back to that one. Flow of prosperity. Okay, how fantastic is this? So it doesn't matter what it is in your life. Flow. The prosperity is going to flow in, your abundance, your money, whatever you've had to go through, this loss, whatever it is, it's bringing in money, okay? So that you're going to start to see money flowing in, and it's coming in pretty quickly. It could come from a traditional, it could come from a traditional source, okay, so let me see, what else have we got for my pile number 3s? Can I have another card, please? What else can my pile number 3s expect? What else can my pile number 3s expect? How funny is that? Finances in Korea. Okay, so financial issues are affecting your love life right now? Well, this is not a love reading, so I'm just saying. So again, I think your finances and your career, this is the new beginnings that's going to happen for you, pile number 3. And maybe perhaps it has been affecting your love life. Maybe once you move into a new career, if you are single and looking for love, then this is where you're going to find this new love, and someone who is, you know, a more balanced person, someone who's going to give you your justice, you know, someone who's going to give you what you deserve, because you've kind of gone through quite a lot of upheavals. But you know, you have to learn your lessons. Okay, these lessons are tough. School of life is tough. But if you learn your lessons, see the other person's point of views. If you're fighting with anyone or any situation, try and see the point of views. Take some time out, use your imagination, use your quiet time. You know, you're crossing over this threshold. Okay, become more empowered. See yourself as this empowered person in your life, and you'll start to feel this vitality. Persevere in your dreams, because your money's coming in and your career and finances are going to change, and you're getting a new beginning, and it's going to be a lot more stable. Okay, this is also the Hierophant. He's stable. He's, you know, this is a stable commitment. Okay, it could be travel for some of you. It could be a travel situation. This is communication coming in fast. This is fast movement. Could be travel that's coming in, but it's coming in quite quickly. Okay. That's what I have for you, pile number 3. Please comment, like, and also share. You know, if there's anyone you know, you can share this to almost anything. You can share this to WhatsApp. You can share this to your Facebook pages, any kind of social media. I would appreciate it. But please also give it a thumbs up if you like it, and also subscribe if you're not already subscribed. Thank you very much, and I'll chat to you soon.